Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. This video, I'm going to show you how I use my daily slides for my AP Macro class. These are slides that I have set up before, and I am going in and changing the date. So this is just a very quick showing you how I use them. It's not a tutorial on how to create them. I can do that if you would like. So on this daily slides, I have uploaded my Bitmoji scene, and when I created these, I did them early in the school year, and I thought I knew when our unit test was going to be. So you can see down in the bottom right hand corner that I have the test was going to be February 16th. This is an incorrect date, and so I'm going to go through and change all of these dates to the correct date, which should be February 24th. Because of the way that I did it, some of the formatting doesn't work quite properly, and so I tried to use Command V for most of them, but a few of them didn't work. So I'm just going to fast forward through that really quickly, where I go through and I change all of the dates. Okay, here you can see that I am back to my original screen, and I am changing the bell ringer for Monday. This is the one slide I did not change the test date on. I'm changing the bell ringer from a Zeitboard to a Jamboard so I can keep it consistent with Google. So I'm going to Jamboard, and I'm going to create a Jamboard. You see, it takes me a moment to figure out where I am. Hit the plus sign in the bottom right hand corner, and I go in to create a Jamboard, and I'm going to put the first sticky note in. And on that sticky note, I want for them to tell me what their issues were with the last unit. So that just gives them, they're going to get their tests back, and they can look at it. They can tell me what they struggled with, what they needed, what they're going to need the most help with. So I'm going to save my sticky note onto the Jamboard, and then I'm going to get the settings to where I can share them in Google Classroom. So I'm changing the settings to where it is not just where it's not private, where anybody in my system can see, and so I can add it to Google Classroom. I'm making them editors so they can add their own sticky notes. And then these little picture frames on the left, I have links. So if you notice, my Google Slides is linked in the top left hand one, and I have a video in the right hand one, the little computer screen on the table on the right hand side. So I'm just putting in a picture of the Jamboard logo, and I'm going to link my Jamboard here so that when students go into the page that they are able to just click on the Jamboard picture and be able to go straight to the Jamboard to be able to tell me what the issues they were having with their last unit are. Here you see me linking this Jamboard. And so now when I hover over it, it will show me the Jamboard that the students are going to be able to access. I'm going to change what the slides are, so our discussion will be over Module 16. My textbook calls it modules instead of chapters. Module is just a fancy word for chapter in our AP Econ class. And so I'm going to change this to where we have our bell ringer. They're going to review their Unit 2 test, and then we will start talking about our next unit with our multipliers and have an activity. Depending on how comfortable they feel, since this is just their second test they've taken for me, it may take a little while longer. Here I am just going through, and I had put dates on the bookshelf, and I am deleting those dates because they are now inaccurate. That was faulty on my part. I know I always get off from my pacing guide, so I jumped the gun on putting the dates in there. And I just used Google image search to be able to search the little calendars and put those dates in the bookshelf. And so I am going to copy and paste the 15th onto the first bookshelf there. And then I'm thinking about what I need to do. I'm trying to find the day that I had scheduled for the 21st, which is President's Day. We don't have President's Day off because we had our winter break the weekend before President's Day. So I'm going in, and on my little picture frame on President's Day, I have a little sign that says Happy President's Day. And so I'm going to cut that from that slide and add it to the correct slide. So I just, in order to keep all of it, I just highlight the entire thing and Command X. And then when I get to the correct slide, I will Command V in order to paste it exactly where it should go. It takes me a minute to find the slide, and there it goes. So I'm back on my home page. When I hover over my picture frames or my computer screen, you can see that the links that I have put in there are ready to go. So my students can be able to access those, and then I'm going to put it into Google Classroom. So I'm going to Google Classroom here. I could have used the waffle on the right hand side, but I'm going to go into my AP Macro, Google Classroom, and into the classwork. And this is old material I had in Unit 2, so I'm moving that down, and I'll create a new topic for Unit 3. And Unit 3 is titled National Income. And I struggle typing here, National Income and Price Determination. And so I'll create that topic. And then I'm going to create material underneath. And from my Google Drive, I'm going to insert the file of my Google Slides. And when I do it as material, it is view only, so that the students cannot go in and alter any of my slides. So they can view it, they are able to access all of the links. Some of the links are editable, like the Jamboards, but the ones that excuse me, the ones that are linked to Google Slides are not editable for them. They're view only. So here I am going to an old AP Macro class because I had uploaded all of the learning objectives for Unit 3. And so I'm going to go in now and just reuse an old post. So I'm going to reuse these, and I'm going to add in, sometimes students don't like to go in and read all of those learning objectives, but this is everything they need to know for the test. So I'm going to add that on there so that they can see that these are all of the objectives that they need to know how to do before they take their next assessment. So I'm going to post that. make sure it's under the correct topic, and I'm going to go ahead and post it. I could have scheduled it, but I'm going to go ahead and start it, and I want the daily slides to show at the top, so I'm going to move those up. And so there is my AP Macro Google Classroom. So all of their slides are in there, and I can edit them as I go, and if I need to add new slides, I can do that. So thank you very much for watching my channel. If you enjoyed this video and this content and would like to see more of it, please like and subscribe to this video.